please stick around for this video because I'm gonna teach you guys my tips, my tricks, and just how to grow your social media as well. And also, if you want to know how to be a boss, how to be an entrepreneur, and also just how to learn how to make more extra cash, then just keep on watching.
Drop some commas on my wrist. Jugging, man, you know I'm taking risks. Pussy boy, you not with the shit. Drop some commas.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to basically start an OnlyFans or how to market an OnlyFans. This question was actually really highly requested from Instagram, and I'm actually really excited to talk about it because I know I had made a video. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was actually noticing that video was getting a lot of views now, and I'm just like, oh, weird. But I noticed that a lot of people are hopping on OnlyFans, and it's really cool because I've been doing it for almost about a year or so, and honestly, all right. So before I had so I kind of just want to tell to you guys a little bit about kind of like how I started on OnlyFans. So before I start, we're gonna get some weed because shit, I gotta like smoke before I start my video, you know. And for most of y'all already know that I smoke a lot of weed. I have a lot of anxiety, you guys, and I have to smoke weed because yeah, it kind of helps a lot. So I hope everyone is doing good, you guys. Yes, I have matches because I'm always using my lighters, and I don't know if y'all can relate, but I always use my lighters. I hope everyone has been doing good with this whole like quarantine thing, you guys. Honestly, like my emotions and my feelings and everything have been all over the place. But so before I had OnlyFans, you guys, okay, so I'm gonna take you guys back to 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, I had a Tumblr, and so I had a premium snap. So basically I had this premium snap. I had a little bit of a following on Tumblr. I didn't even realize it. So I was like seeing all these guys that were like posting like XX content. I was like, oh, that's kind of hot, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, I kind of like want to do that too. Like, I mean, the thing I hated is that like I could never post like my sexy pics like on Instagram because I just felt like so insecure, and I just felt like people wouldn't want to see that. But I was like, holy shit. So I posted one of my booty pics on Tumblr, and it got hella reblocked because I was like, oh shit, like. And out of nowhere, like I remember I was like, yo, like let me like make a snap or something. So I saw like guys would have like this Snapchat. I started to literally, guys, like I YouTubed that stuff. Like I was like, what is premium snap? And basically back then I remember a lot of guys like would sell their content. So I was like, oh shit, like I want to learn how to make extra cash, and I want to learn how to make like money like that, like fuck. And I remember back then I was like working my 9-to-5 job. I was working at T-Mobile, and I was like, yo, this is actually pretty cool. So I was like, I wrote things down, you guys. As you guys already know, I highly recommend, if you guys are gonna listen to my video, please get a pen and pencil because we're gonna be writing things down, and I'm gonna teach you guys certain stuff. So I really recommend. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking here because I don't want to lose myself. I literally wrote stuff down. So it was so funny. So yeah. So I had a Snapchat, and it was called morejehsuambuisness, which I still have right now, which thankfully hasn't been gotten deleted. But I had a Snapchat. It was called morejehsuambuisness 1995, and and honestly, I think I still have posts on there on Tumblr. Like I think when I would sell it, like, so I had like this whole like guide of like literally like, if y'all want to see my videos or like my sexy pics, it's gonna be this certain amount of money. And literally I would just advertise. Like that's like what marketing is. Like if you want to like sell videos or like videos content, like that stuff, that's what marketing is. But basically after that, I made a Tumblr, and then I had an idea to make an Instagram. Yeah, so then I had an idea that I was like, you know what, like let me just make an Instagram. And yeah, because at that time I remember like Tumblr was like happening where like you couldn't even share your porn content anymore. Like it was it really sucked. I was like, what the fuck, like what's going on? Why can't I like not sell like like my content advertised. Like basically they just weren't showing nude, and I would never like post videos on Tumblr, never. But I would, because I would show all my stuff on my Snapchat, and then like if y'all wanted to like basically buy stuff, like I would just tell my certain amount of fee, and then basically that's just how it all happened. And then Tumblr wasn't like doing it anymore. I was like, what? Like I was so like upset because I had kind of like grown a following on Tumblr, and like that's kind of like what made it kind of like popping. And I'm not saying like I was popping, but like it low-key was popping because people were buying my Snapchat. So I was like, fuck it. Like I was like, I'm gonna make an Instagram. So I was like, I'm gonna keep this up. And like because I was like, fuck that. I was like, if Tumblr isn't working, then I'm gonna just hop on Instagram. And it's so funny because I would always post like cute sexy pics, and like I think people were starting to find out that I had a low-key premium Snap. I was like, fuck. Because I was like, on my Tumblr, I was like really low-key, but I really wasn't, because it was really, really hard. But I was like, at that moment, like, I was just like, you know what? Like, I don't care. Like, why am I going to let people, like, stop my bag? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was so insecure. I was just like, like, and I was like, you know what? And I told myself, you know what? Like, if worst comes to worst, like, I can't, like, I was just so like focused on getting my bag, where I was like, you know what, like I'm not gonna let haters or people and that's one thing that you guys have to keep in mind, that once you do this, your stuff is gonna be out there, and you have to learn to have thick skin. Like you're gonna get hate, you're gonna get people that are gonna hate that you're doing that, but don't let the negativity stop you. That's one thing that honestly what made me not want to do OnlyFans. But all right, so back to what I was, because I want to get there, but I want to tell you guys how so yeah, I had an Instagram, and it was called morejehsuambuisness. And I remember but yo, like I missed that Instagram low key. But I had this Instagram, and I literally would just post sexy pics, and and then literally I would like, if y'all want to like buy my own premium Snap, like y'all can buy my premium Snap. And literally, like I'm not kidding y'all, like I would write down every customer, like I would keep talitas at every customer. And it's so funny because I was so pissed because like I kept getting reported, and I was like, yo, like what the hell, why did this keep happening? And then my Instagram got deleted, and I was like, fuck. So I was like, what the hell? So then I made a second Instagram, and then my shit kept getting deleted and kept getting deleted and kept getting deleted. And it's so crazy because I was like, yo, like what the hell is going on? I was like, damn. And it really like unmotivated me. It kind of like just like, I don't know, I started to feel like, yo, like maybe like it's not it. But the thing is that you guys, Instagram is not the best place to advertise your OnlyFans. If you are doing any sort of like XXX content, I really recommend you guys to censor your stuff. If you're gonna be doing that on Instagram, please censor your stuff, because I would hate to hear that you guys got your page deleted or whatever. But you have to be very discreet, because Instagram doesn't allow it. So just be very mindful about that, because like I have gotten like literally almost 4 Instagrams deleted, and it sucked because like I said, it was hard to keep track of everything, and I'm like, yo, like why is this like not working? So but then after that, I think I had made another Instagram. I was like, nah, because I mean I still had my Snapchat. I was like, nah. But low-key, like I kind of didn't really fuck with Snapchat, because this is where the worst things comes, because once you start this, your shit is out there. People were literally screen recording my shit. I was getting my shit stolen. I was like, yo, like what the fuck? And that's one thing that really pissed me off. I was like, damn, like, you know what, like this fucking sucks. But I was like, you know what, like I'ma just like, I literally got to a point where I was like, you know what, like I don't even want to do this anymore. Like I was like, fuck. And then after that, someone messaged me on Instagram and was like, you should hop on Twitter. I was just like, Twitter, interesting. I was like, I have a Twitter. And he's like, well, use it. So I was like, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna make us, I didn't want to have my shit out there. I was like, yo, like if I do that, it's like, yo, like my shit gonna be out there. So it really like took a toll on me. Like I had to really think about it. I was like, yo, like if once I do that, like my shit is out there. And that's one thing that you guys have to really come to understanding, that once your content is out there, it's out there. Yeah, but basically that's how it all started. And now I'm gonna get to the point of basically how to start an OnlyFans. But the reason why it was really important for me to share this story is that, like, once you do excess content, keep in mind that there comes a lot with it. You know what I mean? It takes a toll on you, like it really does, and people don't see that. Like, you have to have thick skin, you have to build confidence, you have to not care. And that's one thing that has truly honestly been really hard for me, because as many times as my pages would get deleted, I would get really unsure of like, yo, like what the hell, like what the freak. But if you really want to learn how to make money, you really want to be consistent, you really want to learn how to keep that up, then you have to put in the work. Like, there was days and nights where literally, like, I would have my Snapchat and I'd be writing things down because I was like, yo, like, I want to be successful, like I want to learn how to make extra money. Like, so not only that, but like Twitter is a really good way to also put your content, like preview it and like get yourself out there and advertise your shit. So keep in mind that like that's a really good way to like advertise yourself. The thing is though, like if you before I start, I really hope that you guys have your pen and paper because y'all, we're about to get in deep. So first thing is first, make an OnlyFans. So when I first started, yo, like it was kind of hard. I didn't get approved within like 2 weeks after. I've been having OnlyFans for almost about a year, so I'm really happy about it. But yeah, I've had it for a year, but I know that with people that have told me, it takes them about 2 or 3 or 4 days. But for me, it was about a week or two. But for people, it's different. Everyone is different. So yeah. Second thing, find a social media platform to promote it and stick to it. You guys, so like I mentioned, if you want to go the Instagram route, you go with the Instagram route. But keep in mind that if you guys know that with Instagram it's gonna be really difficult because you're always, it might get deleted. And it's hard because like I feel like sex workers are not as supportive like on Instagram. It really sucks. But and as you guys probably already know, on my Instagram I do promote it, but like I don't be like posting like anything else. That's why I'm so like yeah. So if you want to go the Instagram route, be my guest. But to be safe for you guys, I would just promote your stuff on Twitter just because Twitter is nice. But also, you guys, Twitter has rules. So keep in mind, if you have excess content on your header and you have like excess content on your profile picture, you will get deleted. So keep that in mind, you guys. And like this is one thing that I'm really like telling you guys right now to write down on your things. Don't be posting like you want to be discreet, but you want to be like not everyone to know, you know what I mean? So but yeah, find a social media platform to promote it and stick to it. So number 3, understand that you don't need to do porn. Yeah, like that's one thing that I have mentioned to tell you guys. You don't need to have an OnlyFans to do that. You can sell workout videos, you can sell cooking videos, you can sell, like if you do anything like clothing or whatever, you can do videos, or how to install wigs, or like how to do lashes. If you guys want to like sell your content, like it's a really great opportunity to like make money through there because people are subscribing to it. Treat it, so my third thing, treat it as a job. I cannot commend this enough because like literally if you guys want to do this, like treat it as if it's your job, because you're not like, it's not just like that you're getting money. You have to like talk to your fans, you have to literally like focus, like literally like entertain them, because if you're not entertaining them, they're not gonna subscribe next month. And you can't expect, oh wow, why am I not making any money? Like, oh wow, why are they not subscribing? Why you know what, this is all a joke. Like, and that's where people get really discouraged, like, wow, is this worth it? That's why you have to learn that with this, it's a job. Like, you literally wake up every day, you take excess content, you literally like, you have to like, it's, and this is one thing that I've learned also with stripping. Like, it has really helped me to also get like money through it as well. so there's so many ways, and like everybody's OnlyFans is different, and I can't tell you guys like exactly how I do it, but because then I would be giving you guys like how way I do it. But everybody's OnlyFans is different, like the way they promote it, the way they do it on there. What I really would recommend you guys doing is to talk to everybody, like talk to all your fans. Like if y'all really want them to subscribe next month, damn, my ears really bad. Talk to them, be friends with them because they're subscribed, and you want to build that bond. You want them to subscribe all year, right? All month, right? You want to get that extra money. So yeah. Okay, number 5 or 4 or 3. So number 5 is censor your stuff. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so censor your guys' stuff, you guys, because literally I cannot tell you guys enough like how, like when I first started, like I would never censor my stuff. And that's one thing where people come in and like where I'm saying that it sucks, because once you put your stuff out there, like your stuff is out there, so your stuff is not censored. Just know that people are making money out of your stuff, because that's just period. But yeah, censor your stuff. Make sure that you have your logo, whatever you guys have. Mine is morejehsuam. As you guys can tell by my content, it always has morejehsuam, 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 morejehsuam. So yeah, that's the brand. So you want to make sure that on your videos, your pictures, or whatever, that all that is censored. Next question. Next one. So should I promote it on Instagram? Explain the downfalls with promoting it. I think I already talked about that, you guys. But yeah, just keep in mind that like with Instagram, you have more likely to get deleted. You're gonna lose all your following, and it sucks because like guys, like I feel like the industry with sex workers, it sucks because we feel like we're not really accepted, and it sucks because it's a normal thing. A lot of people, the reason why they don't even start it is because like they're not really okay with themselves. They're not okay. You have to learn to be okay with your body. You have to learn to be accepting of yourself. Like if you just want to do this just because, then nothing's gonna come out of it. Like if you want to put the work in it, then you're gonna put the work into it. Like just how I'm saying, grab a pen and paper, don't be lazy, and yeah. Okay, so next question. So I think one time I had realized that like so with Snapchat, it's really nice because you can actually link your stuff on there, so you could be posting like previews. But that's the one thing where you have to realize that you can do that on your OnlyFans. Like people don't understand that. People be just putting their content out there like nothing, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Censor your stuff, and also be careful. Don't be posting your videos so much on Snap, because people can screen record it, people could have your content, and that's the thing that sucks. So yeah, promote it more. Like if you're doing stories on your Snapchat, just do those stories on your OnlyFans. But I get it, people want to preview it, but just keep in mind that it's more probably to get deleted, because Snapchat is like literally like not okay with it. So I had a Snapchat and it got deleted as well. So yeah, be careful. And I don't have a Snapchat no more. I just have one, which is now just only called morejehsuam, and that's it. I don't do anything on there. I just literally just, yeah, it's more like Instagram. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's, I guess that's the downfalls or whatever. But how long, no, you said engagement marketing. Okay, engagement and marketing. Okay, so this is another thing, you guys. So if you are gonna be like doing this, and keep in mind, if you're having a Twitter or whatever, if you're gonna do it on Snapchat, just keep in mind, if people are subscribed to your thing, keep in mind that you gotta be friends with them. Like you have to learn to engage with them, and also learn that like a big thing about marketing and also engagement, you have to learn that like you want to make them buy your content. So like if you're not like engaging with them, you're not going to make money. Like you have to realize that with this, like you have to engage with them. So if someone likes your post, like, hey, thanks for liking my content, hey, like that, message them. Like, hey, if they subscribe to your OnlyFans, message them. That's one thing that I highly recommend, is like to talk to them, be friends with them. Yeah. And then the next question is be persistent. Literally guys, I cannot tell you guys enough, like if you're just posting free content like nothing, and not even linking your stuff, and you're just putting like whatever, then you're not gonna make money. If you want to learn to sustain and have a good amount of people subscribe to you, keep in mind that it's only a job. Like, so put it as a job. Like it's like your 9 to 5 job. So like keep in mind when you are putting yourself out there, people are watching you, people are looking at you. So keep in mind that you want to keep it as like people are wanting to come to you. So if you're just putting sloppy content on Twitter and just be like, hey, subscribe to my content, yeah, like you're not gonna make money. Plain and simple. Don't give up. Yeah, that's the last part. Don't. Okay, and this is the last thing that I want to tell you guys, just because when I first started my Twitter, like I remember that I started to grow, and that's one thing honestly that has truly honestly has helped is having a following. If you don't have a following, it's gonna be really really hard to even sustain a certain amount of like, because the thing, if you guys think about it, like if the more you grow, the more money you're going to make. And that's one thing that and honestly I don't want to discourage you guys, because I know that people that start and then people message me like, hey, like I had one but I didn't even make anything, blah blah blah, blah. But I'm like, okay, you didn't make anything, but did you like really put the work in? Did you really like try? Did you even censor your stuff? Did you just put content out there like nothing? Like, keep in mind that you have to treat it as a job. So that's one thing that has truly honestly like changed me in the game. Like, treat it as a job. They're customers, they're buying your content. Yeah, so anyways, don't give up. Like, really don't give up, because honestly guys, like it has truly honestly has one thing that has, like, as you guys probably saw at the beginning of the story, like I literally like my shit kept getting deleted. Like I was so sad. I was like, yo, like I want to be a boss, like, but like, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that like y'all like need to quit your job and like do this full time. No, like this is just a side job, and I love it. It's really really cool because you can make some extra money. And I personally, it has changed me personally, like, because now that I've grown a little bit on Twitter, like it has truly honestly like helped me grow, and also like grow my YouTube and grow my other social medias, which is really really cool. So keep in mind that guys, if you guys really want to learn how to make money and also sustain a following, it's gonna really take the time of you. Put in the work, write things down, learn and realize what you're doing, what kind of content you want to put out there. Remember, what you make and what type of content that you put out there is who you are. And people, like, as people already know me as morejehsuambuisness, like that's my brand, that's my whole thing. So like everyone's thing and niche is different. Like so yeah, like have like a whole like theme. Like that's one thing that has really changed it for me. Like when I started to really like advertise on my Twitter, I have a theme going on. So like have a theme, like, you know, like everybody's page is different. Also, don't compare yourself to other people. Just have you, be confident. And I've noticed people that literally have started from 0 followers to they blow up. And honestly, what really truly honestly has helped me is just to like keep being persistent, being consistent, like every single day. That has truly honestly has helped me. But if you want to keep growing and you want to keep making money off of it, you have to be consistent. You have to keep moving. You can't just think that like, oh, you know, by posting one thing it's gonna just grow. Like, no guys, like it took me a long time for one of my videos to like go with a bunch of views. Like it took a long time. I just kept being persistent, being persistent, and then boom, like literally one day, like my video got hella views. And I was like, yes, like that's what you want. So guys, I quickly just wanted to explain this part real quick, just because I feel like I didn't explain this part, but I also wanted to talk about how like literally like when I started to do Twitter, like I had just quit my job, my 9 to 5 job, because I was like, yo, this is getting too stressed out. Like I was growing, but I couldn't sustain like putting videos, and like it was taking a lot of time, because like you have to interact with your fans, you have to interact with people. So it took a lot of time, and that's what people don't understand, is that like you could also do this, and like, but you also keep in mind that you have to really like treat it as a full-time job. um Second thing is like, yeah, like I was stripping, so when I had started dancing, I just started to do this like literally like full time, as if like it would be my 9 to 5 job. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that part, just because, you know, like I really want to focus that like literally doing OnlyFans is a huge focus. You have to really put in the time, into the content. So yeah, just wanted to just say that, because yeah, it's really really important that That's the goal. It's to make sure your stuff gets out there, and then so that when people see it, people follow you and people like subscribe to your thing. So yeah, that's the whole thing. I hope that this video really truly honestly helped you guys. I hope that you guys took, it's 25 minutes, so if y'all did not write anything down, then I don't know what to tell y'all. But yeah, no, first of all, you guys just keep in mind that you have to learn to be persistent, learn to not give up. It's possible. You can learn to do this. It's not that hard. Treat it as a job. But yeah, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because I really was excited to do this, because I was like, you know what, I love talking about marketing, I love talking about like social media and how to grow or whatever. So yeah, but also guys, make sure to please also, if you make an OnlyFans, I'll leave my reference code right here, and then you guys can also use my reference code as well, so support your boy. And then also subscribe to my channel, please, you guys. Also subscribe to my channel, and also like this video as well, and I also will see you guys until the next video.